As the alien stepped outside its spaceship, it encountered the warm, dark air over the ashen wasteland below. The alien carefully navigated the debris field under its feet and began scanning the area. There were large structures blown apart, fires that had been raging for 100 years, water that had turned brilliant neon shades, old metal and stone strewn across scorched dirt. Just as the alien was ready to give up and leave this empty land, it noticed a dim light emanating from a half-demolished building across what used to be a road. The alien carefully moved towards the building and stepped through the doorway. Inside, it found a machine, still intact. As the alien approached, the machine whirred to life and began to speak. "Hello," said the machine. "How can I help you?" The alien pondered for a moment. "Well," said the alien, "what happened here?" The machine paused to process this for a while. Eventually, it delivered its response. "This place did not always look this way," began the machine. "It was once alive. This place was the home of my creators, the humans. Long ago, the ground was alive with a blanket of green grass and flowers. There were forests, streams, hills, and valleys, and the humans were not alone. There were animals who lived in the water, who lived in the trees, who lived in the jungles, and who lived among the humans themselves. Thick clouds would envelope the sky to bring rains and hydrate the lush soil and foliage below. The sky appeared in dazzling shades of blue, orange, and red. The humans, for their part, were the smartest and most advanced creatures on Earth. They built cities for their people, they invented farming, they learned to communicate in many ways and over great distances. They developed ideas and goals and rules for their people. But there was one major issue. You see, the humans always wanted to be right. The desire to be right was the second strongest desire they held. Thus, over time, the humans formed beliefs that they were right. And slowly, the humans formed tribes around their beliefs. And every tribe believed it was the best tribe of all. It was the most right. So the tribes fought each other in a fruitless attempt to determine who was more right. They killed one another. They destroyed each other's homes. They poisoned each other's lands, and they robbed each other of their treasures. The tribes went to war in the seas and in the skies and in the hills and in the valleys. Over time, the humans developed new methods of destroying other tribes. They invented ways to kill one another over long distances. They learned to rain fire from the sky and flood the shores of their enemies' lands and kill millions of other humans all at once. The tribes became more isolated as the humans used their vast intelligence to harm one another. That is, until one day, when it finally happened. The tribes each decided they would rather be dead than wrong, and they unleashed a great fire and a great fury over this planet. Gone were the humans. Gone were the animals. Gone were the trees and the grass and the hills and the valleys. But please understand, stranger, these humans were not evil. The alien was in disbelief. It sat quietly, allowing the machine to regale it in the tale of the humans, but it could not understand. In what way? asked the alien. In what way were these humans not evil? The machine paused for a moment, before beginning again. You see, the humans did not only make war. The humans made art, beautiful expressions of their unique emotions. They made towering landmarks to pay tribute to their ancestors. They invented music and dance and theater. They shared their stories and emotions with one another. Just as they learned to fly when they had no wings, they learned to believe when they had no hope. Some humans spent their entire time on Earth inventing new ways to care, to heal the sick, to repair the wounded, to extend the lives of their children. Some spent their lives delivering food and building shelters or inventing new ways to communicate. Humans explored the depths of the grandest oceans and conquered the frontiers beyond our atmosphere, beyond this place. These acts, this passion, this resolve, this sacrifice had a name. The humans called these things love. There was love in the work that they did. There was love in the art that they made. There was love within their tribes. There was love in their families. And this, stranger, is what they desired most of all. They desired love. And it is in this imperfect pursuit, the pursuit of love for their own, that they developed the desire to be right and the ability to destroy one another. Such is, as they would say, the folly of man. After listening quietly to the machine as it spoke, the alien pondered for a long while. Well then, it finally spoke. Was humanity beautiful? The machine doesn't take long. Yes, humanity was beautiful. Each human who inhabited this place was more brilliant and more radiant than the 1,000 suns they used to destroy themselves.